Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Sethly here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 Apex Legends heirloom set concepts. So if you guys didn't already see, I made a video about a week ago on the top 5 Apex Legends heirloom set concepts, but I got a lot of support and I got a lot of more ideas from the comment section of that video, so I wanted to make a follow-up part 2 to that video because I know a lot of you guys wanted to see some more concepts. But before I get into that, I do want to say that I'm still sick, so I'm sorry about my voice, but I am trying to get out daily uploads, so you already know I have to make this video for you guys, even if I am sick. So let's just get right into it. First off, I do want to give credit to the commenter on my last video. I got a lot of these ideas from comments in that video, and I want to show on screen right now. Full credit to these guys. They had some amazing ideas, but let's get right into it. Starting off with number 10. This is a pretty simple one. It was in my top 5, but I wanted to add it in here because there definitely could be a lot of different versions of a hunting knife for Bloodhound that could be an heirloom item. Now, I also want to say, if you guys don't already know, it has been confirmed by Apex devs that there will eventually be a new heirloom set. We don't know what type of skins, we don't know for which character, but we do know that there will be one eventually. So let's get on to number 9. This one is a pretty cool one for Pathfinder. It's actually an old, used, rusty grapple hook. Obviously, it wouldn't have the wire on it. It would just be the grapple, so when he does pull out his fist, he would be holding that. Now, personally, I think this is really good, but I don't think it's the best concept for a heirloom set for Pathfinder. That one's later on in the list. Let's get on to number 8. This one is actually for Bangalore. It's going to be pretty simple. It's just her smoke canisters. If she were actually holding those, I do think it would look really cool, and I think it might just add to the character a little bit more. On to number 7, which is another pretty basic one. It's for Caustic, and this would be his gas canisters that he does use for his ultimate, as well as obviously in his finishers. I'll show those on screen right now. On to number 6, which is actually a medical syringe for Lifeline. She does use it in her finisher. I do think this one is pretty cool, but if you saw my other video, I do think that drumsticks is a better concept for Lifeline, but I wanted to put in the medical syringe for this one since it does really go with her character. She's obviously a nurse, and she does use her syringe in her finisher. Let's get on to number 5, which is a really cool one for Bloodhound. This one is actually Arthur sitting on his hand, and if you guys don't know who Arthur is, basically it's his crow. I'm pretty sure it's a crow. If not, it's a raven. That's my bad, guys. But it would be Arthur actually sitting on his hand when he did have his arms out and he wasn't holding any weapons. I do think this one would be pretty cool, but it might obstruct your view. So it might actually have to be a mini version of Arthur, maybe a baby Arthur that did sit on your hand and look around. I think that'd be actually really cool. That's why I'm putting it so far up on the list for number 5. Let's get on to number 4, which is actually a concept for Mirage. This one would be just a mini trophy in his hands, and if you guys do know the lore of Mirage, definitely check out my other video. If you don't, I made a full video covering his lore, but if you guys do know, he obviously is a pretty cocky character. He's pretty funny, and I think a trophy would go really well with his personality, so that's why this one's up so high. On to number 3. Now, this is a really cool one in my opinion. If you guys don't know, Gibraltar actually has a weapon that he does use in his finishers. It's called the Patu. I might have butchered the pronunciation of that, but I'm sorry. I do think it looks really cool, and it really does go good with Gibraltar's backstory. On to number 2. This is a pretty obvious one, and I just thought it would really go well with Octane. It's his wrench that he actually does use on his legs in the idle animation and loading into the lobby. As you guys can see, he does take off his legs and he uses the wrench to screw it back on. I think it would actually look pretty cool in his hands if he did get it as an heirloom set. And now we're on to number 1. This is actually a concept for Pathfinder. I saw this in my comment section on my last video. It's actually a concept for boxing gloves on Pathfinder's hands. Now, I do think this would actually be really cool, which is why I'm putting it at number 1, because I do think it's kind of funny. Honestly, it does really contrast the fact that he's a robot, but having those boxing gloves would be really cool in my opinion. Definitely make sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of all these heirloom set concepts. I really do like all of these, but if you guys have any other ideas, make sure to let me know down in the comment section. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to be updated every single day on all things Apex Legends. It's been your boy Sethly, and I'm out.